Talk about a big mistake. Oakland University apologizing tonight after mistakenly telling thousands that they had earned huge scholarships. Hank.
I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. It's been a busy week as we've been working to get elevators working again in a senior building and also dealing with a slippery situation in Detroit. Coming up, I'm going to show you how we came to the rescue.
Now at 5 o'clock, an argument outside a home on Detroit's west side and then a devastating fire. We have details.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit. Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
But we're going to begin with that big mistake at Oakland University. The college admissions process is already extremely stressful for students, and what happened earlier this month couldn't have made it any easier. 5,500 people were told they received close to full ride scholarships, only to be told later it was a mistake. We bring in Priya Mann, who's live at OU tonight. Priya, it's no small chunk of change here.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Devin, Kim, we're talking more than $260 million. Oakland University says there's no way they can pay that out. All of the students who did get this email have qualified for scholarships, but not this particular award, which is OU's highest.
It's just really such a disappointment.
A glitch with Oakland University's undergraduate student application system left some prospective students thinking they were getting a full ride, $12,000 a year for 4 years. The email stated the student was eligible for the Platinum Presidential Scholar Award, OU's highest.
That was a big mistake to me. Should have been flagged before it went out, maybe.
A correction was issued within 2 hours. The following day, OU apologized, saying, unfortunately, due to a human error, the email was inadvertently sent to you and others who had not received Presidential Scholar Awards. Please know we take this unfortunate mistake very seriously and would like to sincerely apologize. In total, 5,500 students got the email at the beginning of January, all qualified for varying levels of OU scholarships, but not at the presidential level.
They did apologize. I know mistakes happen. And then they did compensate the students.
The university went on to say, we know the college application process is an extremely stressful time, and we're sorry for the added confusion and disappointment this email has caused. While we know that this message will not make up for our mistake, we wanted to share our deep regret that this error occurred and our deep compassion toward all those affected. While rare, this mistake isn't isolated. CMU sent a similar message to 58 prospective students. School officials said the message went out inadvertently when staffers were testing a new messaging technology. While CMU is honoring the full tuition scholarships, that's not feasible at OU.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, certainly very unfortunate. OU is reiterating that any information about scholarships will not be sent through an email. It will actually be mailed through the U.S. Post Office, and they do have additional staff on hand to answer any students' questions or concerns. Reporting live tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
And Priya, you mentioned it. What is the latest on the fallout from what happened at Central?
Yeah, so CMU officials say the executive director of admissions is no longer with the university. That something similar won't be happening here at OU, but officials say they have looked over and done a thorough review of the system to hopefully prevent this from happening again. Send it back to you.
All right, Priya. Our other top story here at 5, an early morning house fire under investigation on Detroit's west side.
It happened on Shiawassee Street, not far from the intersection of Grand River and Telegraph. Our Sean Lay is working this story tonight as an arson investigation is underway.
Neighbors here, they're telling us today they've got a lot of questions about what happened here just before 5 this morning, because before this fire, they heard a vicious argument going on outside of this home, and you could see the home then caught on fire and 2 men were badly injured.
Sky 4 can show you this fire just after 5 this morning on Shiawassee off of Grand River on Detroit's west side. Sources are telling us tonight what you are seeing here actually began 90 minutes prior by a man reporting that a woman was missing just a few doors down from the home that burned. We are told the man that reported that the woman was missing found her in this home. The neighbors heard a loud argument.
There was a fighting out here earlier, and then not much after that the fire broke out.
Moments after that argument, the house exploded into fire, burning through every room in the house. A 73-year-old man was found outside the home suffering from burns and smoke inhalation. A 40-year-old man also found outside suffering from burns and smoke inhalation.
I pray to God he's all right. I pray to God. We're all worried about him.
The woman who was found in the home was taken out of that home before the fire. She was not hurt. We're told police are searching for the man who reported that she was missing and want to know if this home was firebombed.
Meantime, sources telling us both men should survive their burns. On Detroit's west side, Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right, Sean. Now the newest coronavirus numbers in from the state. 26,309 new cases over the past 2 days. So the average still hovering around 13,000 cases per day, just a little lower from what we saw in the middle of the week. 173 new deaths also being reported over that same 48-hour period.
And the 7-day moving average is continuing to trend downward, and that's good news. 3 Fridays ago, we were averaging close to 16,000 cases per day. Today, that average is around 13,000.
We head to the weekend. We cannot seem to shake these bitter cold temperatures we've had for a long stretch here.
We really can't. Let's get over to Paul Gross. Paul, what's it looking like for the rest of the night?
Well, it's going to be cold for all of us, but first we need to get these snow showers to end here off the Lake Huron shoreline. I just got an email from Tim Kowalski in Applegate, and he sent me pictures too. He says they've had 8 inches of snow. They were under that dominant band. We told you yesterday there was going to be one solid band of lake effect snow, and it's done a number on folks here on the shoreline communities here in Sanilac County. Now the rest of us, we had a few flakes that did make it down into the area from that band, but nothing that was really of any accumulating nature. The rest of us are dry here. And temperatures, well, we're going to have a nice sunset here in Mount Clemens, but temperatures are not doing very well. We're in the teens right now. The wind chills are mostly in the single digits, so it's very, very cold out there, and it's going to cool off quickly this evening. We'll be down into the single digits for actual temperatures by midnight and dropping down probably into the low single digits, maybe even below 0 by tomorrow morning. So we'll talk more about our weekend forecast coming up and also a storm that you need to know about, not on the East Coast, but next week. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes.
Let's get to brand new information now after that massive bridge collapse in Pittsburgh.
It happened before 7 this morning, sending a city bus plunging into a ravine. Let's get to Jason Colethorpe. He joins us with more.
The snow-covered bridge collapsed at 6:45 this morning, falling into Frick Park, where luckily no one was walking.
It sounded like a huge snowplow, pushing along a raw tarmac surface with no snow. So I went to the window to look for this big snowplow. My inner child wanted to see the excitement, and I couldn't see anything. I just kept hearing this loud noise persistently coming from the front corner of my apartment.
At least 4 cars and a big 60-foot bus were on the bridge. Rescue teams formed a human chain to get multiple people on the bus up and out safely.
EMS Bureau set up for rescue. They have the heavy rescue units here. The technicians rappelled down using ropes to go down over the side. They helped the firefighters that were here initially on scene, also did like a daisy chain with hands, just grabbing people and pulling them up. So it was a physical rescue, most of them are, but we have some highly skilled and highly trained professionals on the job here. Pittsburgh is lucky in that respect. So it was handled as best as it could be handled.
10 people were hurt, including the driver of the bus and 2 passengers. 3 were taken to the hospital and were listed in fair condition. The NTSB now investigating, but officials are saying that bridge had a condition rating of poor. In fact, it's one of 3,300 in Pennsylvania that are in poor condition.
Yeah, just really incredible that there weren't serious injuries in that. Well, the collapse provided an unexpected backdrop for President Biden and his visit to Pittsburgh today, where he promoted his $1 trillion infrastructure law.
About $1.6 billion of that money would go to Pennsylvania bridge maintenance. More than 3,300 bridges just in Pennsylvania are rated to be in poor condition, including the one that collapsed today. Nationwide, the number is around 45,000. President hopes his infrastructure plan will be a key selling point for Democrats ahead of the midterm elections.
This is the first time in the country's history that we dedicated a national program to repair and upgrade bridges.
Another major piece of the Biden economic agenda in the Build Back Better Act. House progressives are again pushing to pass pieces of the bill that Senate moderates have said that they would support. Ahead on Local 4 News at 6, the Defender's taking a closer look at the local bridges that officials say are most in need of repair.
Detroit police need your help investigating an armed carjacking on the city's west side. This all happened Wednesday at a gas station on Hamilton. A woman told investigators a man wearing all black and a ski mask, you see there, pointed a gun at her and demanded her car keys. The suspect drove off in her car with another man in the passenger seat who was also wearing all black and a ski mask. Police say they're driving a 2014 Chevy Equinox.